So it's my day 3 here at the Australian Manufacturing Week. Come on through, sir. It's all good. We're in the pre-start, so it's currently half an hour before we open, so things are just getting underway. But I wanted to have just a quick look around and see some of the stuff that's going on. So let me show you some of the things that are happening. I will swap cameras and do... I haven't done this on my phone for a while, so here we go. Yes, change camera. Boom, got it. Yay. All right, so there's the big orange booth of destiny that we're doing. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, a whole lot of little robot-y goodness, just moving and doing amazing things. I don't know what it does, but it's great. Here's the thing. One of the great side effects of COVID was that so much manufacturing got onshore, that is, came back to Australia. And we found out that we could create things cheaper, quicker, than what we could get them imported. One of the big ways of doing that is using additive manufacturing, commonly referred to as 3D printing. Some of these things here, we had a presentation yesterday from Mark Forged about how they're using carbon fiber in the print process to give them extra strength, creating shapes that they usually couldn't do. And using some of the things like robotics and some of the automation processes to make the manufacturing process so much more effective, quicker, simple. And now using some of the AI that's out there, it's amazing some of the things that you can do. If you're into manufacturing and you're here in Melbourne, it is worth dropping down and having a look at some of the things. Like these massive bits of equipment. I don't know, like my home woodworker just looks at some of this stuff and goes, how cool would it be to have some of these things going on? So if you are in the area, it would be cool to see you down here. Come on down and have a bit of a look at some of the stuff that's going on. I'm going to take you up here to, there's a Savic motorbike. Now, Savic motorbikes are an electric motorbike. I believe they're made here in Melbourne. I could be wrong. And so they've 3D printed some of the different things on it to give you the perspective of how it looks. So using things, CNC, the computer controlled cutting, and creating some of the different parts that were almost impossible to create. It's just... While it is big boys and their toys, I'm going to take you down some of the amazing things that are happening and some of the services that are out there are really quite fantastic when it comes to manufacturing. So many people talk to me and say, oh, manufacturing's dead in Australia. And it's so not. Yes, bulk manufacturing of widgets en masse is not something we do. But high specificity, low volume, high quality manufacturing, we do incredibly well. And in particular in Victoria, the Victorian government does great things supporting it. And there's so much more than just what we manufacture. There's all the supply chain in a whole lot of the parts. Sutton Tools, I'm not sure if you can see there in the distance, an absolute success story for Australian manufacturing. A lot of people, handy people, might know them from, Bunnings getting your bits, but they do the high quality manufacturing level kind of things as well. So we are behind the scenes. I really can't. It's so quiet compared to what it usually is. All these lasers, water cutters, massive bits of equipment going off all day is so loud. And it really gets you a great sense of industry. What's been fantastic yesterday at the speaking area was all about women in manufacturing. And there is such an awareness and a need for diversity, more than just women. It's really diversity because of the perspective that they bring and the stories that they tell. So there really is a place for everyone in manufacturing. So many more apprentices, middle managers, senior managers. Oh, this is my favorite. This little Omni wheel. And if I asked the lady nicely, are you want to turn that on so I can see it move? Oh, no, we can't turn it on. This thing is so cool. The boxes move in multiple directions. It is superb. One of the things I came through yesterday. And because each of these little components here, they're wheels that move in multiple directions. So it's just an awesome way for moving stuff around. Anyway, this is just some of the great things that we've got happening here at the Australian Manufacturing Week. We're on for today and Friday. And it's really interesting also seeing how things are exhibited. Anyone who's been following me for a while will know that I have a real passion for exhibiting, because it is shooting fish in a barrel. Your target market comes in and you can engage them so well. So I'm a huge fan of it. And it's interesting to see how it's done. Oh, here's such a cool bit of equipment. I saw this yesterday. It's very cool. the way it's sorting through and being able to see which of the lids are in the right size. And then in this instance, it's just shoving them back. But having the robot being able to just sort through, tell you which is the right way up. It's fascinating. I could watch this stuff for hours. It's just amazing. But I'll tell you some of the things that aren't good. I've never been a fan of booth bodies. This is, you get an attractive male or female, an attractive person on your stand to try and get people to come on over and talk to you about stuff. Why would you do that? Why not have someone who knows the stuff? A customer. Customer's the best person to talk about your product or service. Or why wouldn't you consider having, one of your team members, not necessarily a salesperson, often just someone from the factory floor who helps make some of the stuff. Capital Aluminium, they've created this magnificent globe. Check this out. This is so cool. Just all their different aluminium. It's aluminium welded. It's an amazing sculpture which really shows well what profiles that you can have out of aluminium and some of the stuff that you can make. It's very cool. Anyway, as I said, if you're into manufacturing, highly recommend that you come on down and check out some of the things that are available. Again, there's a lot of services as well. Victorian government's got a stand here. They can just help you see more about some of the stuff that's going on. All right, that's going to be it for now. I just wanted to share Australian Manufacturing Week because there is some great things that are happening there. It's worth sort of having a look at. All right, let me go back to here we go back to main camera so I can just wrap this up. Oh, you're looking at my thumb, you don't want that. Here we are. All right, gold. Yay. Back to the main camera. So this is Australian Manufacturing Week. We're taking up 7 bays here at the Melbourne Convention Centre. For anyone who knows the Convention Centre, that's a ton of space. It's so quiet at the moment. There's not that many people around. We open at 10 a.m. But if you're into staffing for manufacturing, supplying to manufacturing, just finding out some of the great stuff that's happening here in Australia when it comes to manufacturing, it's so worthwhile coming down. Come and have a chat to me. I'm in the Orange Exhibition Centre where we got free presentations going on. Today's all about digitising manufacturing. How can we use the digital space to make it work? Thanks for joining me. Just a bit of a, bit of a run around, see what's going on here. And I look forward to you coming in next week, next Thursday at 9 a.m, not 9:30, 9 a.m. So come and join us for the live stream. All about how to making events awesome. This is a pretty awesome one.